this live where I'm going to be making these beautiful birds, as you can see here. So I will make these into earrings, and I just thought I'd show you how to make them so we can do this together. And hopefully we learn something great. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making lavender bird earrings, and I'm going to be using a 0.9mm hook at the same time. And the reason why I use 0.9mm hook is just because I found that this is probably the best size I can work with for 1-ply cotton yarn. So that's what I'm going to do. If my yarn was a little bit thinner, I'd probably use also a thinner hook at the same time, but still, this is what I'm going to be doing. Hey, Moonstar, how are you today? Okay, so let us begin, since this will take a little while and we've got to get through this. So let us, as always, start with a wonderful magic ring. So here is our magic ring. How are you today, Moonstar? It's nice to have you here. So magic ring done, and then at this point I'm going to make 6 single crochet stitches inside my magic ring, and I'm going to make them a little bit loose as well. So there's number 1, here's number 2, here's number 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. We got 6 here. You're good. That's fantastic. I'm so happy that you're good. Did you have school today or? Okay, so I'm going to just pull that yarn tail there so I can kind of close this magic ring, if you will. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing is coming around here. So I'm just turning my project a little bit, and then I'm going into the very first stitch that I made. So if I count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I just want to count that properly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm coming into my very first stitch, which is over here. And then I'm going to be doing what's called a increase or an increase. So I'm not going to make a slip stitch and chain one. I'm just going to go directly into an increase. Increase just means, again, 2 single crochet stitches in the 1 stitch. So I'm just going to do that now. So I'm making 2 single crochet stitches in the very 1 stitch. Once I've done that, I'm going to continue with an increase all the way around. So that will be a total of 6 increases. So I've just done 2 now. Here's my 3rd increase. There's the first single crochet stitch. Here's the second. Then the this would be, what was it, 4th? Yeah, I think it's 4th. Oh, we just got to get inside that stitch well. So here's the 4th. At least I think it's the 4th. The 5th right here, and we can count it at the end anyway. So here's number 5 right there. And we're making these pretty loose as well in terms of the stitch tension, just so I can easily get into my stitch at the end as well. Okay, so I've just done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 stitches there. Now the next thing that I'm going to be doing in this next round is do a single crochet stitch and then an increase. And I'll repeat that pattern, alternating between single crochet stitch and increase a total of 6 times. So here's my first single crochet stitch, then I will do an increase or make an increase in the next one. So that's the first time I've done it now. Then a single crochet stitch and an increase as the second time. Then repeating that all the way, single crochet stitch and then an increase. Here's the increase right here. That's 3 times I've done it. Number 4 is single crochet stitch and then increase coming up. So here's the increase. So this is number 4, single crochet, increase as number 5, and then finally single crochet stitch and finishing on an increase for number 6. So we should now have a total of 18 stitches in the round. And that's exactly what that means. So if I even count them, you probably won't be able to see it, by the way, because it is kind of very small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Okay, so from this point, I'm going to make 2 single crochet stitches. So here's the first, and here is the second. And now I'm going to change my yarn color to white. So that's what I want to do here. This is why I've got 1 ply white colored cotton yarn. So I've got 1 ply here, and then I'm just going to change my color right here, right there. And after you change the color, now we're going to do 8 single crochet stitches, but with the color white, and I'm going to wrap my 2 yarn tails, weave them in as I go along. So here's number 1 in white, then here's number 2 in white, here's number 3 in white, number 4 in white, and remember we've got 8 in white to go. So here's number 5, number 6. Oh, we got to do that correctly. Number 6, 2 more in white, number 7, and number 8. There we go. And before we finish that number 8, I'm going to change it back to my lavender colored yarn right here, just so I can finish it off nicely. So let's just put back this lavender. There we go. Hello, Akifa. How are you today? Lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming. So we've done a total of 10 now. We've done 8 white and 2 lavender. So now we have another 8 to go in just lavender to finish this off. So 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. It's just going to sound like I'm counting, but trust me, this is a process. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we have finished that round. You can see we've got white in there with a mix of lavender. Now the thing is, at this point we have to do the exact same thing. So we're repeating everything. So we've got 2 lavender at the beginning. 1, 2. This is the start of a new round. Just for those of you who didn't know, a round is where you're doing crochet, but you're doing crochet in the round. That's really all it is. So we've done 2 single crochet stitches there, and then we've got 8 in white. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is coming. I just don't want to get trapped in there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Has anyone seen Wicked, by the way? How is it? Is it good? I want to go see it, but I just want to know if it's good. Hola, Margarita. How are you today? Okay, so I'm going to change the yarn color back to lavender at this point. So I'm just repeating everything the same, and we've got 8 left to make our single crochet stitches. So there's 1 in lavender, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this the right way around as well. Yeah, so my question was, has anyone seen Wicked? Is it good? So I just saw Mufasa and I thought it was amazing. I didn't think, so when I saw The Lion King, the remake of The Lion King, I wasn't sure that I was gonna like it just because I'm very OG. I love the original, but after seeing the actual Lion King updated version, like with the more 3D version, I should say, I've actually really enjoyed it. I only watched it a couple of weeks ago for the first time. And then I went to watch Mufasa with my 2 little nephews, and I loved it. It was so good. So I'm just curious, does anyone like Wicked? And how did you like it? Okay, here what we're going to do is I'm going to make another 2 rounds of just 18 total in lavender. So 1, 2, so remember 2 rounds, 18 total lavender. Here's 3, 4, so nothing fancy here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. So I'm just counting so I don't lose my place because I don't have a stitch marker. 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So there we go. And now we have that to go. So we do that just one more round of 18 in lavender. Okay, so 1, 2. So you can write this pattern down as well if you haven't already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. 8, 10 more. 9, 10. Oh, 11, 12, 13, 5 to go, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Fantastic. Okay, so we finished the round there. We're happy. We've got the head portion of our little bird right here. No one is letting me know if Wicked is good. Guys, is Wicked good? I'm so curious. Okay, so on this very next round, what I'm going to be doing is I want 3 single crochet stitches. So here's 1, 2, and then here's number 3 right here. Next thing I'll do is make a total of 6 increases. So 1, 2 in the same stitch. 2 single crochet stitches in the same stitch means an increase. So here's the second increase right here. Second increase. Oh, I better do that one again because it looks a bit off. So second increase right there. The third increase right there. Fourth increase coming up. Fifth increase, 1, 2, and the sixth increase right here. So technically, we've now made 9 stitches in total. So we had 3 at the beginning. Oh, sorry. Well, okay, so 6 increases means we have 12 stitches, and then we have 3 single crochet stitches at the beginning, so that's 15. So I've got to go all the way up to 24 now. So this would be number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, let's get that right. So 22 right there, 23, and finally 24. There we go. So that was the difference in that round. We made some increases there, and we're making the bird a little bit bigger. Let me just read these chat messages here. So we've got thinking of watching Wicked soon. Oh, thank you. You're blind. Okay, so I'm the same. I haven't watched Wicked as well, but lots of people have said it's good. So I'm just curious if anyone's watched it. Hi from Malaysia. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. I just wanted to get someone's opinion about what they thought of Wicked and why it's good if they had that opinion, or why it's bad if they didn't like it. I'm just very curious. I guess I could read reviews, but since we're doing a live, I was like, guys, just tell me. I'm so keen to know. Okay, so for the next, let's say 5 rounds, and we're going to be doing a total of 24 stitches. So it's 4 to 5 rounds. I think we'll keep it as 5. So 1, 2, remember 24 stitches in total for the next 5 rounds. 3, so this will be a lot of counting. 4, then 5. This is where I've got to keep my eyes peeled here so that I can really make sure I'm doing this properly. So that's 7, 8, 9, and I will have to change my yarn in a minute. 10, 11. Oops, let's do a number 11 again. So coming in here, 11, then 12, then 13, 14, coming, 14. These things take a little while. So 15, 16, 17 single crochet stitches, 18, 19. You can see I'm getting shorter and shorter. Oh, actually you can't see this. 20, hold on. So 24 is the total, 21. Here is 22, 23, and 24. So now we have another 4 more rounds to do. But if you see this, look, I'm running out of yarn, as you can see. So I've got to grab a little bit more lavender yarn if I can. So I'm just trying to find it here because I'm using 4-ply cotton yarn, and I'm peeling away, if you will, one strand of my 4-ply cotton yarn. This has already been pulled away, so I've only got 2 left. But here I'm pulling one strand, just one strand, so that that's the thickness that I'm working with here for this crochet technique, which you call actually micro crochet because it's so tiny. Micro just means small, kind of. That's pretty much all it means. Okay, so let's get back to this. So we did 24, right? I'm pretty sure we did 24. Run it back to me. Someone correct me if I'm completely wrong. Okay, so I'm going to start the second round of 24. We want a total of 5 rounds of 24. So this is number second round. So here's 1 stitch, 2 stitches, 3, and I'm going to change the yarn very soon. 4. There we go. Sometimes it needs a little bit of a pull to get that in. 5, 6, like this one. And the reason why is because it kind of catches a little bit. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you can see I'm starting to lose it, as in the yarn tail. So that's 12. Here's 13. So maybe I'll change it here. This is 14. So all I'm going to do is grab my new strand of yarn right here. So this is my new one that I've got. And then at this point, I will just wrap it on my left hand as normal, and then come in here and then pull it through these 2 stitches. And now I've actually forgot what stitch number I was up to because I can't remember anymore. But we're just going to continue on until I think we've finished that round because I just can't remember. Wow, it feels like I have a very short-term memory. That just doing one other thing has made me forget how many stitches I've already done in the round, but that's okay. We will still make it and it will be fine. So again, I just wanted to check my hook there and make sure I was using 0.9, which I am, and that's fantastic. So we're continuing on here. I should be able to figure out where I started anyway, because if I remember, 1, 2, 3, so this is my last stitch here. So 1, 2, 3, done. Okay, so that's 2 rounds now of 24. And you can see this bird is starting to come together very nicely. What are you making? I am making this bird right here. So you can see this bird is in blue. And I'm going to make my bird in lavender color with a darker purple tail. As you can see this here, the tail is darker blue. So I'm just going to have darker purple as my tail here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make these beautiful bird earrings, which I'm very excited about. And I will try my best to make a tutorial of this as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I make lots of tutorials on this channel. And I'm trying to teach you how to crochet if you've never crocheted before. And yeah, just lots of other things. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, starting third round. So again, another 24. 1, 2, 3. I hope you guys are like, have you guys ever done crochet before? Number 4, 5, because I just love crocheting. I want you guys to start crocheting as well. 5, 6. Obviously not micro crochet, that might be a bit hard to begin with. 7, 8, 9, 10. For those of you who don't know, micro crochet is just another word for saying small crochet, and that's because everything is like such a smaller version of what we're normally used to. Okay, let us keep going in our third round of 24 stitches. So I can't remember again how many we've done because I keep chatting in amongst it and keep distracting myself, but I'll be able to find it in the end anyway. And I hope you guys are enjoying this bird that I'm making here. It's very cute, and I can't wait until you see the finished product of this. So let us see what it looks like together as we make this beautiful bird. And you know what? You guys can also make this bird with regular sized yarn. Like it doesn't have to be micro crochet. So this pattern will be the same pattern that you use even with a bigger hook and a thicker yarn. So you guys will be absolutely fine. No sweat, no troubles at all. Okay, so coming in here, 1, 2, got one more to go. There we go. So that's number 3, 3 rounds done. Now you can see I've got a little bit of a tail out here that I don't like, so I'm going to cut that off, move it away, and chuck the rest of the tail on the inside. We've got some comments here saying tall grass, so cute. I'm doing crochet, that's awesome. I do keychain, earring, pouches, mini toys, cardigan. That is wonderful. That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I'd love to see your work. Okay, number 4 round. So number 4 in the round, and then we'll get to number 5, and then we'll start finishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like a big bird, but it's not. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just getting some more yarn here. This one's number 11. Number 12. 12 to go for this 4th round. Let's do this properly. So we've got 12. Here's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24 more stitches to go for the 4th round. So here they are, 1, 2, 3, and lucky last, number 4. Wonderful. Okay, so we've done 4 rounds so far of this bird, and maybe we should do one more round, just one more to make it 5. Hey, White Tigers, how are you today? Lovely to have you here. So let's do one more round of 24, okay? And then we'll finish that 5th round, and then we can start moving on to the next section. 1, 2, 3, and I am going to count it because I don't want to make a mistake. 4, 5, 6, coming up. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost done. Then we will have 15 over here. So that's 15 there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4 more to go for this 5th round. We're doing so well. 1, 2, I'm getting excited myself to finish it. 3 and 4. We have done 5 rounds of 24 stitches. So we are doing superbly right now. Good, you? I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. We're just making this very cute bird earring. So we've currently made the section for the eyes, a bit of the body. We're coming down now. We're going to start making decreases so we can bring it all together. Okay, so we're going to do 3 single crochet stitches in this next round. So 1, 2, and here's number 3. Now from here, we're going to make 6 decreases. So if you've never done a decrease before, this is what it looks like. You go in the front loop of the first stitch, then the front loop of the adjacent stitch, then you grab the yarn and work your way through those 2 loops. So that's 1 decrease. Let's do the next one. Front loop again, pull the yarn through, pull the yarn through. So that's 2. Here's number 3, front loop, pull the yarn through, pull yarn through 2. So this is number 4, front loop, pull the yarn through, pull the yarn through. Number 5, front loop again, pull the yarn through and pull the yarn through. And last but not least, number 6 for the 6th decrease, front loop, and trying to get in the next front loop, but just finding it a little bit tough, which I'm not sure why. Let's take our hook, stretch it a little, just so we can really feel for that front loop. There we go. Pull through and pull the yarn through again. So we've done 6 decreases now. We started with 3 single crochet stitches, then we did 6 decreases. So technically that's a total of 9 stitches we have so far in the round. Let's finish until we get to 10, 11, 12, and we'll get to 18, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and number 18. There you go. So we've just had a lot of success with making 6 decreases in amongst a bunch of single crochet stitches until we have 18 in total. Okay, so since we have 18 stitches in total, the next thing that we want to do, and I've just got to think about this a little bit clearly. So we've got 18, right? So I think what we're going to do is make, let's see. I will make 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches again. So here's the third. Okay, now we're going to do another 6 decreases. Okay, so here's our first decrease right here, so that's number 1. Then we've got a decrease coming up. Sorry if you can't see that. This is very hard to see for micro crochet, but this is number 2, and I can't really stick my finger in there anymore because they're so small. This one is number 3. Good, picking the yarn through. Then this one here is going to be number 4. So, oh, get my hook back in there before I lose its place. I hate that when your hook comes out. Okay, so that was number 4. Then we have got over here our number 5, and I'm trying my best not to move my hands that much. So 5, and then we will have number 6. Hook in the front loops only for decreases. There we go. We have just made 6 decreases. We have done so well. Well done to us. Thank you so much for watching. So here I'm going to just make another 3 single crochet stitches. So we got 1. We have coming up number 2. And this is the part where it starts to be a little bit tricky to see it. And this is number 3. So what I will do at this point, and I think this is a very important point to do this at, is I will start adding my fiber filling inside the body. Can you see that? Hope you can see that. There we go. So here's my body. And now what I'm going to start doing, as I said, we've got all of this fiber filling. So we call this fiber filling, guys. Some people call it stuffing. That's pretty much all the 2 terms that I've heard, fiber filling and stuffing. It just comes from the inside of a pillow or a cushion. You can buy those on Amazon or whatever your local online store is. Usually it's pretty cheap. And if you need lots of it, best to buy in bulk. If not, get the cheapest thing out there and you will be absolutely fine. Now, the thing that I use is a pair of cutters to help me push it in there to condense all of this fiber filling. So you can see it's quite fluffy right now, right? But we need to somehow condense it so that it really compacts itself on top of one another very tightly or densely. So I'm going to really push it in here, and that's why I like to use my cutter, because that really helps condense this fiber filling and stick it on top of one another. So that's why I use this cutter. But I think there are some other utensils that you could use. I wouldn't recommend using a hook because it doesn't really stick to the fiber filling, kind of just pokes its way through it. A large pair of scissors is just too big in general. A pair of cutters is like the perfect thing, or a specific tool that helps you poke in your fiber filling. And I don't know what those tools are called because I've never used one, but I think I've seen them around on a couple of online stores where it's just got like one of those poking tools to really poke it in. So yeah. Anyways, that's what I recommend there. If you're on a budget, just use a pair of cutters like I do. I'm always on a budget. So hopefully you can relate. All right, let us continue putting our fiber filling in here, really stuffing our bird. This should have been a turkey, so you could say stuff the turkey, huh? But it's a bird nonetheless. Probably a budgie actually, because it looks like a little budgie. So let's just call it that. So we're stuffing our budgie. We're coming in here. We're adding our stuffing as best as we can. We're really trying to pack it in there as best as we can to really fit it all in and have less, like not too much airspace, if you will. Because we don't want to have a lot of space left in our bird, because you don't want the bird to be squishy, right? You want it to be quite compactful. Is that even a word? Compact, probably. I don't know if full makes it anything different. Anyways, I think you understand what I mean. But here we go. We're adding it all in. We're doing so well. We're getting it right in there. So you can see how a pair of cutters just really helps that process. It really pushes it in nicely there. Once you've got it all in, what I would suggest at this point, has anyone written in the chat? No. Okay. What I would suggest is to now change the color. And it's not, well, it is a suggestion because you don't have to change the color if you don't want to. You can just continue crocheting at this point if you'd like to. And especially if it's easy for you and you might not have a second color. So, but if you did want a different color for the tail, then this is the point at which you need to change the yarn color. So I'm just pulling my yarn out at this point because I'm going to go back into my 2 loops that I have here, if I can. Here's the first loop, here's the second loop, and this was of my last stitch in that last round. So that was the last stitch. So just before I pulled the yarn through those 2 loops, this is where I need to change the color now. And now I need to grab my dark purple yarn. So I'm going to try and find some dark purple yarn, which I have right here pre-cut, which is perfect. I've just made it 1 ply. And wait, what have you got? Hey, Jincy, how are you guys? Amazing. Oh, you're amazing. Okay, so let's do this together. We've just got a little bit of purple yarn. Hopefully it's enough. I probably cut myself about 40 centimeters worth of it because you don't need too much. And now what we will do is we're just going to pull this darker purple yarn through those 2 loops, and that just helps us change the yarn color right there. So again, if you want to change the yarn colors, just before you finish that final stitch, you pull the new color through the 2 loops that were left on the hook from your single crochet stitch. Okay, now we have 12 stitches right here. So what I will do, let me just think about this for a sec. 1, 2, 3, I'm just trying to think what's the best way of doing this. I might do, because I need to decrease 3 times. I'm just trying to figure out where's the best position to do those 3 decreases. It has to be at the front here somewhere. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do, let's say, 1 single crochet stitch, 2 single crochet stitches, and I want to try and not get the fiber filling in amongst that because that would be terrible. You don't want to have fiber filling in your stitches. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a push there. So here's number 2, my second stitch right there. Remember, we've got a total of 12 stitches. So here's number 3. So I'll do 3. I'll make 3 single crochet stitches. Now the next part, I'm going to make 3 decrease stitches. So let's get into this a little bit better so we can see everything. Front loop, front loop. So this is my first decrease right there. First decrease done. Here's my second, coming into the first loop, and now the second loop of the adjacent stitch. And then we will finish off with another decrease. Here it is. We just finished the third decrease. And now we only have 3 single crochet stitches to go to finish the round. So we've got 1 here, we've got 2 right here, and then we have our third stitch in the round right here. So now we have a total of 9 stitches in every round. Oh, we've got a different language here, and I have no idea what that language is. But hey, Amina, nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. Okay, so this next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do another 4, let's say 4. 4, do I want 4? Yes, let's do 4 rounds, okay? So 4 rounds of 9 single crochet stitches. 1, this is the first round. 2, and you want to be careful here. 3, because you've got a new color now, and you're working very tiny stitches. What's that? Is that 4 or 5? I forgot. Is this 5 or 6? I don't know. We'll find out at the end. This is probably 6, 7. I think I was right. 7. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, I was. Back and forth. 7, 8, and number 9. Okay, first round done. First round is absolutely complete. This is the second round of 9 single crochet stitches. So we got 1, 2, and move around those tails so they don't get in the way. 3, 4. Ooh, and make sure you get your hook in all of the yarn as well. So that's number 4, right? Then we got number 5, then number 6, number 7, number 8. Ooh, go for 8. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Number 9, right here. Thank you. Okay, second round done. We've only got 2 more to go, and then we are done. The body. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're making so much progress. I'm getting very excited here. Number 4 is done. I will check the comments in the chats if anyone has messaged in just a moment. So this is 4. Here's number 5, number 6, 7, 2 more, 8, and 9. Okay, we have 1 more round to go. You're a professional. Hey, Jovi girl. How are you today? And we have Crocheting with Crystal. You said 5. Did I miss something? I don't know. I don't know, but we're just going to keep going anyway because it's looking good. Okay, we got 1 more round. 1 more round, and then we are done. 1, 2, 3. So remember, we have 9 in the round. So this is number 3. Here is number 4. Did you know, guys, I only got into micro crochet about 2.5 weeks ago. 6, 7, 8, and we are done. Once I finish this final one, at least I think it's the final one. Looks like it. Number 9. Perfect. We have done such a great job. Now in this very last next stitch, I'm just going to make a quick slip stitch. I'll just make that a slip stitch to finish this off. I'll move the purple. It's already been pre-cut. If it hasn't been cut, cut it yourselves. Now with these other 2 yarn tails over here, I'm going to cut them. Not pre-cut them, just cut them. And stick it back in because we don't need that anymore. We're not going to fill this birdie up or the tail up with fiber filling or stuffing. We don't need it anymore. We filled up the body completely with the amount that we wanted, so we are okay here. But what we will do, oh, where did I put my needle? Oh, this is a problem. I cannot see my needle. I did have, oh, here it is. Okay, so here is my needle right here. Just got to try and focus in on that. This is quite a small needle as well. So this is just something, especially with micro crochet, you will need smaller needles. Now, I don't have a particular brand of needles that I use. I literally just go to my local grocery store or local shop and find something and purchase it if I think it looks good. So that's how I recommend it to you as well. I get something cheap, use a needle that works well for you, and stick with it. No particular brands. There's nothing like that. I'm not really a brand person anyway, just in general. I just get whatever I can, whatever works, that's budget friendly, and I recommend for you guys to do the exact same thing, especially if you want to start crochet. And all you need is just a couple of hooks, a little bit of yarn, a needle, and a cutter, and you're all ready to go on your crochet journey. It doesn't cost that much to begin it. Okay, so what I'll be doing here, what I've done is I've threaded my yarn through the needle, the eye of the needle, and now what I'm going to do is come here and work my needle through each of the 9 front loops of my tail. So only the front loops, guys. And this goes for every project that you do when you want to close it. You always go through the front loops of all the remaining stitches. That's a very important thing to remember. Never go through the front and back, just the front, only the front, not the back, not the front and back, just the front. I hope I'm trying to emphasize that well for you guys because it's very important, and that's something that will help you on your crochet journey as well, because there are some people who don't know how to close a project, especially if they're beginners. Um, and usually it's not written in patterns either. You know, people don't say, and close your project. Oh, actually, I do. I retract my statement. In my patterns, I do tell you to go through the front loops of the remaining stitches and pull the yarn tight so you can close the loop. I do mention that in my pattern, so I take that back. But it is something good to know anyway as you go along. Okay, so we've gone in the front loops of all of those remaining 9 stitches, and now I'm going to pull the yarn. Now remember, don't pull this too tightly, because if you pull it too tightly, you will snap the yarn. So you just got to be very careful there. And I might have missed one front loop. It was probably the front loop where I did that slip stitch, so I'm just gonna wheel it through there. Not wheel it, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to come into the very center and then come out at a different space. So maybe somewhere over here. Doesn't need to be perfect because there really isn't any perfect place to put this. Then I'm just going to weave it through again and come out at a different place. I'm going to the same stitch space there as well, so it's hidden. You won't be able to see it. If you went into a separate stitch space, you definitely would be able to see it, and you wouldn't be able to hide that purple. So you just remember that when you're trying to weave it through. Now I'm just going to put my needle here and try and hide that purple. We have a closed bird tail right here. So here is the body of my micro budgie bird. It's looking fantastic right here. Now the next thing I want to do is add a beak. And well, it seems like yellow, either yellow or pink. I'm just trying to think, do I have any other birds around where I've done a purple bird with a face? Because I want to know what beak. I can't see anything, so maybe I will keep it yellow. I could also do it pink, right? Pink is kind of a cute little bird beak. I could also do orange, although, oh yeah, I guess purple and orange goes well. What do you guys think I should do the beak with? Someone said do beige. I could do beige, although I'm not really wanting to do beige. Let's just choose between. So we're doing the beak at the moment. So if you have a look, here's my blue. Here's my blue beaks. These are in yellow. So I'm gonna let you choose, guys, between a pink, an orange, or a yellow. What do you think I should do my beak color in? A pink, an orange, or yellow for the beak? Give me some suggestions. Can I write a poll in here? Oh, we got pink. Hold on. Maybe I should start a poll. Can I do this? Oh, I can't really. I don't know how to do it properly. I've never really done a poll at the same time. So you guys will just have to write in the chat. We've got one for orange. We've got one for pink. Someone said pink for sure. One orange, one pink. We need a couple more people to write in here to tell me what color they think the beak should be. Orange, pink, or yellow. Orange, pink or yellow for the beak? What do you guys think? We've got one orange, we've got one pink. Oh my gosh, we've got one yellow. What things have you made the bird looks cute? I've got lots of things I can show you later. We've got two yellows. Two yellows here. I will give a few people a chance to tell me as well. We might get a total of 4. Once the first one that reaches 4, I will use that color. So we've got pink, 1, orange, 1, 2 for yellow. Out of pink, orange, and yellow, what do you guys think? We've got 2 for yellow, 1 for pink, 1 for orange. Write in the chat what color you think it should be. Pink, orange, or yellow for the bird's beak. 2 votes already for yellow, 1 for orange. You'll switch to pink, so we got 2 for pink now, 1 yellow, 1 orange. How long does it usually take to make a pair of these birds? I would say around about 2.5 hours, especially if you know the pattern already. If you're making this pattern for the first time, probably a lot longer. But you do get better at it. So we've got 2 pinks, guys, 1 yellow, 1 orange. I think we're gonna go for pink if we don't get any more votes for yellow or orange. Any more? This is your last chance. Everyone, last chance. I'm gonna start getting my pink out. Pink, orange, or yellow for the bird's beak. I think a giant size would be amazing. Yes, you could definitely make this bird as a larger size as well. Yellow, someone saying, but you were the vote for yellow, Alana. I love that you want yellow, but you're the only vote. You got pink, orange, yellow. Anyone else, guys? Anyone else? We're running out of time. The pink is coming. I don't see any more votes for our beak of the bird. Pink, orange, yellow. We had 2 votes for pink, 1 for yellow, 1 for orange. Pink is coming before anyone says Olivia. Oh, we do. Oh. Did someone change it though? Who switched? Oh, okay. Okay, so technically we had no votes for orange. We have 2 for yellow and 2 for pink. Oh my gosh, should I get some yellow out? Ooh, it's 2 and 2, neck and neck. It's a tie for pink and yellow. Pink and yellow, guys. We need one more vote. Anyone that's in here, vote pink or yellow for the beak of the bird that we are about to make. Pink or yellow, and now I can't even find the bird. There it is. We still have 2 pink and 2 yellow. Come on, guys, write in the chat. Let me know what you think. Pink or yellow? We've got yellow. Okay, well, it looks like yellow is the winner. My goodness, that changed. So let us do yellow now. Thanks, guys, for letting me know what you think. I'm so glad a color won. Do a dice roll. Yeah, maybe next time I should do a dice roll or something. But yellow has won. So we are going to do yellow. Thanks for those who voted yellow. Sorry, guys, who voted pink. I really didn't mind which color. I thought they're both beautiful. What country am I from? I'm from Australia, actually. Hey, roller skating girly. How are you? I hope you are well today. Okay, so let us begin. So I'm going to just put in. No way, Olivia, are you? Whereabouts in Australia are you from? I'm from. Well, I'm close to Sydney. Well, an hour away from Sydney on the central coast of New South Wales. Oh, Lavender, I love lavender. Perfect. How are you? I'm good, thank you so much. I am good. It is currently 6 p.m. here in Australia, New South Wales, and I am currently just making this bird, which I thought was very cute, so we could do this together. Okay, so we are going to start the beak. Sydney too, but I'm not from the coast. Ah, nice. That's amazing. I love that. Wow, we're in the same state. Isn't that cool? Okay, so it looks like I've gone across 2 to 3. So I'm just looking at what I've done previously. So I finish it, I think, here or here. Just want to make sure I'm doing this right is all. Yep, I just go across 2. My teacher went to Australia. Oh, no way. Thought it was a sperm formula. What are you talking about? My friend, your mind, my goodness, your mind is different. All right, so we're going to begin the process of making this beak. So I'm just going to come and weave in and out of these 3 little stitch spaces. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind too, roller skating girly. Do you have a name? I feel a bit the name that I'm calling you is just very long at the moment, um but if that's what you want me to call you, I will obviously call you roller skating girly. Very cute username, by the way. Yes, you do. Fantastic. My name, guys, if you don't know already, my name is Kimberly. You guys can call me Kim or Kimberly or Kimmy, whatever you guys want to call me. Lexi, lovely to meet you, Lexi. Thanks for coming on here in my live, checking it out, and voting a color for the beak and everything. What's the time over there? Currently, it is 6:02 p.m. 6:02 p.m. right now. I imagine for anyone from the US, it is quite early in the morning. And then for other countries, I know in the Philippines, it's 3 hours behind, so it'd only be 3 p.m. For anyone in the same time zone, it's the same thing. But then other places, I'm not sure. What time is it for you guys, wherever you are? So I don't know how to spell your name. That's okay. Kim. So if it's a nickname, just Kimmy, Kimi. If it's my name, Kimberly. And if it's just Kim as another nickname, Kim. And that's all it is. Bye, Ghost Eric Sanders. I hope you come back again. 6 p.m. Australia, super noob. Yes, same here. 11 p.m. for me. Oh, wow, it's quite late. Same time as you. Okay, thank you. You gotta go, Alana. Bye, Alana. I didn't see that over there. Just reading back on your chat. So sad to see you go, but I hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just still making this beak. Still getting in our beak over here. And I think yellow was a beautiful choice, by the way. For those of you who chose yellow. I mean, pink would have been beautiful too. But yellow does just have this way of being quite bright and making the whole thing stand out. So I think it's a very good color choice. So thank you so much for helping me choose a beautiful beak color for our wonderful little bird. I'm up since me being sick doesn't help me sleep. Oh no, I'm so sorry you're sick. That's not fun at all. So I had whooping cough about 2 years ago. And yeah, that lasted a couple of months, which was terrible for me. I hadn't seen a doctor either because I was in a different country. And I ended up breaking a rib because I was coughing too much. So I got very weak at that point for a good couple of months. I had to be very careful after that point. But I'm fine now, all goods now. But yes, anyway, I'm so sorry you're sick. It's no fun being sick. Yeah, it's literally kind of the worst thing ever. Hey Harper, how are you today? Sorry I leave as my friend. You're fine, no problem at all. That's terrible. Yeah, I know it really was terrible. It was awful actually. Broken ribs really do hurt. It's one of a kind pain that I felt. Um, yeah, so it wasn't good. Have you done a multiple color body one yet? Ooh, that could be an interesting thing to do. So actually, I should probably show you guys since there's a lot of you here, but I have been on a journey over the last couple of weeks since I got into micro crochet of doing or making a total of 50 earrings, pairs of earrings. So that technically means 100 objects, crocheting 100 objects, right? So I'm going to show you a few of them that I have created so far. So get ready. Here's the first. We've created hearts, half-colored hearts, like those red parrots. Oh, I might have to have a look at it. Yeah, 100, exactly half 100 different objects for my crochet earrings because remember they're in pairs. So I have 50 pairs of earrings. Okay, second coming up, and I think a lot of you will like this one. It's the bee. the bee pair of earrings. It's very cute. I love this pattern, and I have a tutorial of this one out now, so you can go check that out if you haven't already. So there's the bee ones. That's pretty much. Thank you, Harper. Thanks, Olivia. The ones with feathers standing on the head would be great. Oh, kind of like cockatoos and stuff, right? They're cute, so cute. The bee is so cute. Thank you, guys. Okay, here's the third type. So we just have our regular sunflower, but this is a very nice sunflower because it's working with something called the puff stitch, so it makes it very 3D looking. Um, but it's beautiful. It is the sunflower puff stitch pattern, so it's beautiful. Can you do my name earrings? I probably couldn't do a name. That would take a long time. Unless I had a good wire and made a very tiny I cord and then like made it like that. But that would take a long time and I'd have to really work that out. I really like how that looks. Thank you so much. His girl, the bee is so cute. Yes, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna show you a few more and I really hope you guys like these ones. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here's the next one. I have done a pair of tulip earrings. So this is with the tulips and then it has its leaf and a little spiral stem. So these are the tulip earrings that you can see. How do you guys like those ones? I've made some in lavender, by the way. And then I've made a couple in red as well. So these are what they look like. The tulip earring, what size thread do you use? So you know what I do is, so I normally work with just a normal cotton yarn. So something that's just like this, right? This is cotton yarn. It's a milk cotton, 4-ply milk cotton yarn. And all I do is peel away one strand of that and start working with one strand. I love it that you guys love these tulips. Thank you so much. These took a while to do, like almost up to 3 hours to get one pair done. Now, I'm gonna show you one, and these are for people that love cinnamon roll. If you love cinnamon roll, you have to check this out, okay? Here we have cinnamon roll. I hope you like this one. Yes, it takes a long time. That's why 50 pairs is crazy. But it's my goal, and that's what I've been working on with all of these. I'm only gonna have 10 types of earrings and then just make like 5 of each to get up to 50 because it takes a long time. Not the food. OMG, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is cinnamon roll. I think is a he, she, I don't know. Cinnamon roll, a male or female? I have no idea. Oh, by the way, we also have half and half red and white hearts as well, as you can see here. Now, I do have also, so I just want to show you some other cool things. I'll show you. We're coming, we're coming. Oh my gosh, I missed one. Oh, it's standing right here. Of course, the chicken or the duck. There's the chicken or the duck. This is this one. Female. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know that. You like cinnamon roll? Yeah, I really like cinnamon roll as well. Okay, so there's the duck slash chicken, whatever you want to call him. I've made some in blue as well, which I need to attach the earrings to, but as you can see, it looks like this. Very cute. Got his wings on the side, got his little duck feet, the beak, the eyes. It's gorgeous. Now, another one that I've made, and I had it in my hand, so you probably saw it before, but it's very cute. And these will be earrings. She has to show it, yeah. Yep. Okay, so here it is. Look, this took 3 days for me to make just one. 3 days just to make one, and I'm very excited to show you. So here is Cinderella. Cinderella. I made a marker crochet Cinderella. Here's her body with her dress. Beautiful dress. I don't have eyes, but yeah, this took 3 days to make, and I still have one more to make, but I'm going to try and make it into a big video, so we'll see how that turns out anyways. But yeah, I'm very proud of this. I really wanted to try just something like this. This is my own pattern as well, so I'll be writing the pattern for this and selling it. at some point if any of you ever wanted to make this at the same time, even without eyes. It has so many details. Oh, thank you. The style works without eyes. Oh, I'm glad you guys said that because when I tried to make eyes and it was just going to be black eyes, which is more than fine, no problem, but it just wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look and I didn't really have any other options. So I was like, oh, I'll just leave it out for now. Maybe I can try again later if I really wanted to have eyes. But you guys are saying it could work without eyes. So this could be something that I might just leave. OMG Cinderella, I'm learning about her in school, not to say I'm a toddler. Oh, of course not. What the heck? No. It's Disney princesses are so cool. OMG, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Okay, so anyways, maybe closed eyes. Oh yeah. I could just make it, well, the only thing is I don't want to make her look like she's sleeping, huh? I'll have to test it out and test a few of these out, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to find a little bit of like smaller thread as well, just to make it look a little bit more um, delicate, let's say that. So I'll do a little bit of experimenting with this one and then we'll see how it goes. Hey, SK Boss. Nice to have you here again. But we'll see. So I'll still work on this and let you guys know what I'm thinking once I've done it. And obviously I'll show you as well. So just stay tuned for that. Okay, should we get back on this bird? We should probably finish up soon. I'm gonna have a tutorial anyway of doing this whole thing. Now I haven't made the wings just yet, and I feel like that's a whole nother process. This is why this takes a long time. So we need to do the wings and then we need to sew them on this side. And then we have to do it on the same on this side. Does Emmy also film with you? Oh, I'm so glad you remembered Emmy. Well, I'm not really sure. Emmy hasn't filmed with me at the moment, where she's supposed to, but she's not really into it right now. So I'm just gonna let her not be into it if she doesn't want to do it. It's a little bit sad and it's a whole journey that we have to go through, but that's up to her, right? You can't force anyone to do anything. So I'll just leave her as is. And if she wants to join in, that's more than fine with me. Otherwise, I'll just keep this channel going and do everything here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, SK Plus. You're the best. Maybe for Sleeping Beauty, you can use the closed eyes. Absolutely, because it's implied in the name, right? It is absolutely implied in the name to make her eyes look as if she is sleeping. Okay, so anyways, by the way, I have a total. I'm still in the process, like, okay, I need to show you. I do need to show you a few little things. If there's anyone here that's into Demon Slayer, I'm currently in the process of making this guy. So I still need to do all of these white things, which is taking a very long time. But then I've got to put buttons in here. I've got to finish off the face a little better. We've sewed the hair. Whoops, what's that blue thing standing there? We've got the shoes. I'll add a few more extra details there. I'll write the pattern. And then what's his name? Zenitsu? I think that's his name. We'll do this. I was on your live on Christmas. Sophia, no way, you were? Oh, thank you. Wow, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. My little brother is um a fan of Demon Slayer. Fantastic. I've never actually watched even one episode, but I know it's very popular. Um so yeah, that's why I've been trying to make a few of these characters for you guys. I gotta go for school. Oh, okay, Harper, no problem at all. Have a great day at school. Hope you learn lots. Have fun. Yep. Zenitsu, exactly. That's his name. So I've been a little bit slow with this guy because I've just been doing earrings, earrings, earrings. I was watching your live in Christmas as well. No way. Oh, you guys are incredible. I'm so glad you guys have stuck around. And I love that you're coming to these lives as well because I love interacting with you as much as possible. So it's lovely. Thank you so much. I am very happy. Oh, Escape Bus, I'm so glad you're happy. Okay, but have a look. So look, this is what I've been doing over the last couple of days. And mind you, this has been taking me hours upon hours of effort and just work and everything. So I'll move this guy. I'm grateful for that guy. But look, I've got to put all of these little things together to finish off my earrings, but you can see it's a mixture of like everything here, just going. It's a lot. And then I also have all the earrings that I showed you and more. Like, they're all in their packets at the moment. So I wanna say I've got probably, like, a total of, ooh, let's say maybe close to 40 pairs of earrings. So I'll probably have another 10, plus I've gotta finish off this, and then I'll have 50 pairs, and once I've got 50 pairs, I will do my best to sell them on what is it? Etsy. Um, and and yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, get up to 50, then sell them on Etsy and see how it goes. I'm just really nervous that it's not gonna do well on Etsy. Um, Thanks so much, SK Bus. You're such an advocate for me. You're the best. Thanks so much. You got so many. I do, Sophia. I really do have a lot. I've been working so hard on this for like the last 2 weeks because that's really just my plan. I just want to make a lot, try and sell them on Etsy, try and do well somehow to get to earn a little bit of money or whatnot. Although I'm a little bit unsure of the prices because like I don't know, 3 hours. I'm thinking like $50 a pair of earrings, but we'll see. We'll see if that sells. I know even for bird earrings, people sell that for like $70. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Wait, no, I gotta go. My mom is not letting me watch you. That's okay, Harper. I will be here probably another time, so have no fear. We will see you again, and I'll get to talk to you in another life. No problem at all. Listen to your mama. Okay, so anyways, that's it. I just wanted to let you guys see all of that and show you my progress on all of this. I'm almost there. Thank you so much, Sophia. I'm so glad you subscribed. I'm so happy. We're almost at 13K subscribers actually. I really had a goal to get 100K subscribers by the end of the year. I'm not sure if we're gonna achieve that, but hey, it's worth trying, right? I need your guys' tips and help to let me know what I should do to to get to that 100K subscribers by the end of the year. If we make it, oh, it would be the best thing in the world. If we don't, more than okay. These things happen, right? Gotta start somewhere. But anyways, I will probably leave this live now. I might come back on a little bit later, and we can make something else. Probably a heart, actually. That could be fun. We can make a heart together a little bit later. So anyways, guys, thank you, and I might see you a little bit later. Make some trending videos. Yeah, I just gotta figure out what's trending, huh? I've got a few video ideas in mind. I've just gotta start filming. That's the only thing. Okay, bye. See you, roller skating girly. I'll probably be on later tonight. So I'll see you guys if you come around later tonight anyway. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good night and day, whatever it is for you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. You're the best. All of you are amazing. Have the best day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.